Jingle bell.
Hey, my name is Amea and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a review, demo and wear test for the Naked Tan Bronzing Mousse Ultra Dark Tan. So they sent this to me, but it's not sponsored or anything like that. I love trying new fake tans. I am one of those people who fake tans every week. We're in ISO at the moment, so I'm a bit like, but tanning makes me feel so much better. It makes me feel so much more less tired looking. I worded that really badly. I've got like epic dark circles. I actually put a little bit of concealer on because they're so bad. Also got a really swollen eyelid, so let's ignore that. But fake tan is one of those things that just makes me feel good about myself. And yeah, I love a fake tan that fades out into nothing instead of fading out into a patchy mess, because sometimes I get a bit lazy and I don't like having that point where I'm like, really have to scrub this off. So as you can see, I'm very, very pale, almost blending into the background here. If it wasn't for this black bra, I would probably disappear. But yeah, so this is a 2-hour tan. I plan to leave it about 2 or so hours before washing off and then do check-ins every couple days just to see how it's fading off and everything. I also did this. So as you can see, I put a little sticker here just because day to day the lighting might change a little bit. So this little sticker is going to be our color guide, because once I do a little bit of a demo, I'm going to take everything off and actually apply this tan, because I like no tan lines. But I'll do a little love heart. It's a little bit wonky, but I just made that out of duct tape just to give us a better idea of the color and all of that. Okay, so we are all applied. Feels like it dries really quickly. I did set it with some powder just because that's my tanning routine. So when I'm trying out a new product, I don't want to deviate too far from my routine. So yeah, but it did feel like it actually was kind of setting pretty quickly. So not a super sticky formula or anything like that. I'm gonna leave this for about 2 or so hours. I've left my little sticker on down here, you can't see it, but I leave that on. I find that the edges kind of blur, so I leave it on until I have my shower, and we'll show you guys how the tan is looking later. So I've just popped out of the shower and you can see how the color is looking really nice and natural. I left this for 3 hours and I haven't moisturized or anything yet. I'm not going to moisturize until tomorrow night, but I will show you how this color looks tomorrow, because I find that even 2-hour tan or any tan pretty much still goes a little bit deeper and changes tone a little bit so far, looking really nice and natural. But we'll check in again tomorrow once the formula has been on my skin, even though I've had a shower for a full 24 hours. Okay, so this is how the tan is looking the day after. So I did my tan like yesterday morning. It's like the next day in the afternoon. Look, it's a beautiful color. I wouldn't say it's ultra dark. For me, this color is, you know, quite alright because I'm just like a weekly tanaholic. I only like to go like super dark for like certain occasions if I'm wearing something specific. The color's beautiful. Here's a little look at the color guide for today. You can see it deepened a little bit from yesterday after my shower. I still haven't moisturized. I'm gonna moisturize tonight just because it can still deepen just a little bit maybe. I left it for about 3 hours, I think I said, before I showered it off. So Definitely you could try leaving it for 4 hours or sleeping in it. Maybe it might go a little bit darker. I always just put one layer of fake tan on as well, like one good layer. If I want to be super dark, I find I get the best results not from putting on 2 layers like consecutively. What I like to do is put on my fake tan and like an hour later put on a second coat. Or another thing that I do if I've got more time is put on my tan, leave it for however long, shower, and then go straight in and apply another coat and leave it. I find I just get the deepest, darkest results with that. But because I am so fair, as much as I love a dark tan, it's just more obvious as it starts to come off. So I feel like this color is really nice for my skin tone, and it should fade really well too. So fingers crossed, but I guess we'll see how everything goes. And if you're wondering what I'm wearing, I'm literally wearing like a shitty bra, and I was like, yo, that looks really ugly. So I just pulled it out, so it's like, and I told you it exposed myself anyway. Okay, so I did my tan on Thursday, checked in on Friday. It is now Monday. I wanted to wear something white so you could see a bit more contrast. The color is absolutely beautiful. I don't think that it is like an ultra dark tan. I might have to try it again and leave it for longer, but the good thing is with a color like this, it's gonna fade out a lot nicer than, say for example, if it was super dark, because I'm so pale it won't fade as nicely. Here is the color guide from today. So you can see based on my natural untanned skin tone, there definitely is a good amount of color. I think that this tan would be really nice on a lot of people because, you know, if you're already a bit deeper, it will obviously make you deeper again. If you're very fair, it's not going to make you too crazy dark where you feel intense. I do think so far, if you are someone who likes one of those ultra dark tans, this probably isn't going to be the one for you, but you could always layer it or try leaving it on longer. I'm thinking I might continue this wear test, of course, see how it goes, but then I think that once, you know, I've scrubbed it off when I do a fresh tan, what I might do is I might leave it on overnight instead, just to see if it does go any darker. So that's what I'm thinking right now. So if you're looking at this thinking maybe it's not dark enough, I'm thinking I'm gonna try that as well. So it's been 6 days. You can see my tan, how it's looking. It's really cold at the moment, so that's why I've got this on. So tomorrow will be 1 week exactly till I put the tan on. The color's really nice. It's faded a lot off my face, and I haven't redone it because since it's not super dark, it's not that obvious, and I'm probably gonna redo it soon just because it's a little bit light. But I do really want to try it with 2 layers or leaving it overnight or something because the color is really nice. May, do you want to chill? The color is really nice, but yeah, it's just not quite dark enough, but it's like a really good staple kind of tan because it's going to fade off lightly. Like I feel like if you're going on holiday or something, holiday in COVID times, we'll be allowed to go out one day again soon, I'm sure. But if you're going out and you know, like when you're swimming and stuff, I find a lot of fake tans come off in like salt water or chlorine and stuff. So a lighter tan's better because it's not going to look as patchy as it's coming off. And it's good to just kind of take that glow off if you're feeling a bit too white at the start of your holiday or whatever. But yeah, here is how the guide is looking. You can see it's faded a bit. Still looks nice, but just not super dark. So I will check in and show you guys tomorrow how it looks at the 1 week point. Okay, so I'm feeling pretty pale. I can tell there is still tan on me, but the light's also changing. It's hard to tell. You can see my face is a bit paler because I couldn't be bothered redoing the tan on my face because I wanted to redo it on my whole body anyway. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scrub this off, redo the tan, see what I do, and I'll let you guys know tomorrow how it looks after I've changed up a bit of application. I'm still tossing up between putting it on, leaving it for 2 hours, washing it off, putting on another tan, leaving it, or one coat, leaving a few hours, and then just putting another coat on top of that. I just find that when I do a double coat, if I leave it in between, it's usually better than putting on one coat and then going straight in for a second. Okay, so it is Monday. I did my tan Thursday afternoon and it is a lot darker this time. What I did was I applied the tan as I normally would, set it with powder. 1 hour later, I applied a second coat, and then I showered like 4 or 5 hours later before bed. And yeah, it looks incredible. So I didn't do a guide sticker or anything like that just because I just wanted to see for myself if it would go darker, and it definitely has. So for reference, in my makeup, I was wearing the Tribe Mineral Foundation in light or light medium before, and this time I'm wearing medium. So on Friday I could instantly tell it was way darker. I wasn't feeling well, which is why I didn't film, and I don't usually film on the weekends. So it's Monday, it's faded maybe like a smidge, but not really. It still just looks really beautiful and dark. I'm much happier with the darkness of this. Like, I feel like this is like a true ultra dark. I mean, some people probably look at me and think you're still really white, but if we compare to how white I normally am, it definitely is a lot more tan. Because it is a lot darker, I was able to tell when my face was you know, getting a bit lighter. So I needed to redo the tan on my face last night, and that's fine. Usually I have to redo my tan anyway, but with how the tan was the first time I tried it, you know, I could tell my face was a bit lighter when it was fading, but not like significantly to the point where it's like you need to redo the tan on your face, because I don't wear makeup most of the time unless I'm filming. So I like to have tan on my face. That's like one of the whole reasons I wear fake tan, is because I feel like it just kind of disguises my blemishes and my dark circles don't stand out quite as much. So yeah, I just have a really light layer of that foundation on. You can see the tan is really nice. I wore a light color so we could see the contrast, and yeah, much happier. I'm not going to be doing like a wear test for this because I've already done a wear test to see how the tan lasts. I just wanted to see if we could get it to go darker. Definitely a fan of this. The color is really nice, really natural, not orange or anything. So very happy with that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and the wear test and all of that. Let me know what you thought down below, and also let me know if there are any other tans you want me to try out and do a wear test with, etc. And yeah, don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe, and we will see you all in my next video. Bye.